Hi folks, it's Ivo here from Thundermist Lure Company, and welcome to this cooking edition of Thundermist Fishing Tips. I know many of you follow me on my cooking channel, Cooking with the Koyas, so you know when I'm not on the water, you can find me in the kitchen. And that's where we are today. I have two beautiful walleye fillets here that I'd like to show you how I cook them Italian style. So no deep frying, no batter, but we're gonna go Italian style. And I'll tell you right now, folks, absolutely delicious, full of flavor. Let's get started right now. Okay, so let's get started. And of course, I'm gonna fire up the stove. Every good Italian recipe starts with absolutely extra virgin olive oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tablespoons, and there's our sixth. 6 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. To that, we are going to add, I have here 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. So in goes our oregano. Then you have a 1/4 cup up to a 1/2 cup of olives. They could be pitted green olives, or in this case, sliced green olives, but green olives. Okay, so next I have here just about a 1/4 cup of freshly chopped parsley, which I like to use the flat leaf parsley. That's my preferred. Okay, and then another classic, minced garlic. 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, or 2 small cloves, or 2 cloves of minced garlic. So in that goes. Okay, and along with the minced garlic, we also have minced onion. Basically, you want a small onion to a medium-sized onion, anywhere from 3/4 cup to a cup. What I've done here is I've sliced it and I've diced it. Sliced it thin and then diced it. This is optional. I have here a tablespoon of capers. If you have them, use them. If you don't, it's no worries. And then lastly, I have 10 cherry tomatoes that I've just cut in half. Okay, those now, folks, form the basis for our beautiful walleye. This is going to enhance and flavor our walleye very, very nicely. So all we want to do at this point is we want this to saute up. So we're going to let this continue to cook for about, let's say 10 minutes. I will stir it periodically, but we're going to let it cook for 10 minutes. Now, as that's cooking, I do want to prepare my walleye. Yes, the fillets are nice and clean. They're beautifully trimmed, but I like to cook them in smaller portions as opposed to leaving them whole. So I will do this. Make the 1 cut along the lateral line. Okay. And then I'll make 1 cut here, and then I'll cut this in half as well. Those are really nice portion sizes, and they're going to cook up very, very nicely in our pan. So again, we're going to cut that one section, and let's make this into 3 pieces. 1 there. Look at this. Beautiful. You can't beat walleye, eh? Nice and white meat. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so these are now prepped and ready. We just need, like I say, 10 minutes for that to cook up for us. So it's been about 5 minutes. I have been stirring periodically. I would like you to see. Look at that. Isn't that looking good? Okay, that looks really, really nice. We are developing flavors, folks. And if we want, we could add a little bit of salt to this. Sometimes the olives are really salty, but I will add just a bit of salt. Okay, and we're going to let this continue to cook on medium heat for another 5 minutes. And I want to season the walleye fillets. And what I like to do is one of 2 things. I like to use a little bit of salt and sweet paprika, or in this case, I'm going to use this Red Lobster seasoning, which is basically the same, salt and paprika, but it also has a little bit of a bite to it. And I like that little bit of heat. Just adds that nice little touch. So I'm just going to season these as we're just about at the 10-minute mark. And all our ingredients in that frying pan should be cooked up nicely by now. Those are my favorite pieces, those nice chunks, those thicker chunks. Okay, they're seasoned. Let's get them in. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Oh, that is looking mighty fine. Our onion has softened up nicely. All the flavors have had a chance to blend together. And now we can add our beautiful walleye. In they go. Okay, spread them around. Looks like they are actually going to fit just perfectly in here. That is one walleye, one medium-sized walleye, not even a big one. Okay. Lid goes back on. We are going to let these saute together very nicely for 2 to 3 minutes. So we're coming up to 3 minutes, and yes, the lid has been on. And looky there. Very, very nice. Let's give them a turn now. Turn them over. They are coming together very, very nicely. And I also, at this point, don't be shy with that nice sauce that we have to actually put some on top. As you can see, get that sauce all spread around nicely. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to need about another 2 minutes with the lid on again, keeping the stove on medium heat. So it's been about 2 minutes. Let's take a peek. Oh, that's looking really good. So when you see the meat start to come apart and flake apart, that's how you know it's done. So depending on the thickness of the fillets you're cooking, you might need an extra minute or two, but these folks are done. Oh, look at this deliciousness right there. Okay, I want to get these plated. While they're still hot, we're going to plate them. And we want to grab all of that beautiful sauce that we've sauteed together with the fillets. Oh, this is looking really, really good. Sauteed to perfection. I know I'm not the most artistic person for display purposes, but I get the job done, folks. Okay, let's get a little bit of this beautiful olive oil and sauce that we put together sprinkled on top. Look at this. Get it all in there. Nothing goes to waste. Lots of flavor in this pan right there. Oh my goodness, folks, take a look at this. Isn't that something? I know it's not what you're maybe used to seeing, like when it's deep fried or battered, but I'll tell you right now, this, folks, is full of flavor and going to be absolutely delicious. And I want to dig in. Let's do the taste test right now. Okay, folks, maybe one more quick look to take a look at my presentation and see if I did a good job. Actually, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Okay. I always do a taste test, folks, on my cooking channel, and I'm not about to stop now. Look at that nice, big, thick fillet. Oh, I need a fork. Let's get a fork. Walleye is a nice, white, flaky meat, and to that point, you could use any white meat. You could use saltwater fish. I like to cook my bacala this way. Cod, haddock, all go well. Pike, fresh water. Very, very good. Okay. Look at this, just flakes. It's if you've never seen walleye, it's just a white, flaky meat. Just delicious. Okay. Let's give it a try. All I can say is, wow. The flavor is Unbelievable. I might have wanted to add a tad bit more salt, but the way it is right now, flavorful, not fishy, but the flavors it picked up for those ingredients we used for our base, our sauce, absolutely fantastic. And by the way, that little bit of heat, very, very nice. You could put, if you want, a chili pepper in that sauce. That is definitely optional. And make sure you eat the sauce. Have the sauce with the fish, because it's really good. An alternative way, as opposed to deep frying fish all the time, sauteed fish, a little bit healthier. We used all healthy, good ingredients. We cooked it very nicely. It didn't take long to cook, but the results are absolutely amazing. I really, really hope you give this recipe a try. It's my Italian version of cooking fish. Hope you really enjoy it. And I would like to say thank you for joining me on today's cooking edition of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, until next time, good luck and good fishing. This is absolutely delicious. You really need to give it a try.